Alright, welcome back to Dynasty Warriors Origins. Been a while. I had a bit of a break yesterday and didn't record. So now we're back and continuing on Cao Cao's story.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer.
Alright, we have Zhang Liao to bond with. Hold on, let's save.
Oh. As
John
expected,
Warrior.
only you would be able to corner me undetected like that. But I know you mean me no harm. It's just that I was deep in thought for a moment there.
You look to be in a daze. Something on your mind?
You're as insightful as always.
John Warrior.
I'm glad we were able to meet here. There's a little matter I wish to discuss with you if you have a moment.
I suppose.
Thank you. I knew I could count on your kindness. That's exactly why I feel I can confide in you. After facing defeat in Xiaopei, I prepared myself for my inevitable execution. I believed the blade of Lord Louis Bu should decay along with him, and I promised that I would ensure Lord Louis Bu was punished in the afterlife. Despite my conviction, Lord Cao Cao tried to convince me otherwise. He said he could not understand why a self-professed blade would choose to succumb to rust. He asked me to join him and said, "On the path before me lies what you seek."
I'm glad you found a new lord.
But have I truly? Lord Cao Cao's words are still a mystery to me. I was content to simply be a weapon for whomever I served. I sought nothing more than that. That is why I cannot understand. Lord Cao Cao seems to know what I seek. But I cannot even fathom what it is that we are walking towards together. Perhaps I must change under Lord Cao Cao's command. But I don't even know where to begin.
Don't think too hard about it. Take time to think about it.
You're right. There is no need to rush for an answer. Thank you. Talking with you always calms me and gives my mind clarity. I will continue to serve Lord Cao Cao as best I can, and continue to believe there is something waiting for me in the future. I was fortunate to have friends like Lord Guan Yu, to have training partners like Lord Shu Huang, to have advisors like Lord Xiahou Dun, military strategists like Lord Guo Jia and the others. And of course, you. There are many people from whom I can learn a great deal. There's not even a moment in which rust can form on this blade. And through further study, I'm sure to find the answer I seek.
Nice training.
I'm in your debt.
I have much to learn from you, but in return, I will impart upon you a truth of being a warrior. Twin pikes, of course. Oh wait, Podel? And one duel without getting...
Things
what's
have
the name?
gotten so much better around here that you
Without
can
getting
still-
injured. Anything else? Let's see the map.
Sounds like fights are erupting.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Twin pikes, is it? Defeat 150 foes with barrel arch using a Podo. Using twin pikes. Alright.
How's this? Shall we provide backup? Onward! To join our allies!
The enemy officer
Begin the advance! Let's give it to them!
Take this! Looking rough. Hunter down. An opening. All my might.
Way to stick it to them! For me to let loose! Let's march!
Take this. With all my might.
You ought to quit charging into things!
The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might.
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Start the advance!
An opening. And act. All my might. Looking rough. Looking rough. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do. Now. Looking rough. Now. Is that it? Been defeated. This'll do.
Way to stick it to them! Time for me to let loose!
All my might.
Let's march!
Been defeated. All my might. Sacred bird protect.
Now, begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're done!
Nice.
You're done!
Whoa.
I'll go after him. The damned rampage stops now! Let's march! You're done!
Opening. All my might.
Whoa, how about this?
Now. Take this.
You're done!
Time to act.
Take this!
All my might.
Bastard!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Looking rough.
Hold on. I should have just dueled him, man.
Let's march! Time to act. With all my might. And open this. You're
God damn it. Fuck.
Let's march! You'll keep me amused, I hope. Let's go. All my might.
There we go.
The enemy officer, an even match. You must push harder.
Now. Now. Looking rough. Looking rough. All my might. Take this! Take this! With all my might. Take this! With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This'll do. Now. Sacred Bird protect us. Now. Looking rough. You're dark. Take this. Whoa. Looking rough. This'll do. Now. With all my might. How about this? Sacred Bird protect us. Now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now.
The battle arts using Podel might be a bit easier.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out.
What do you need?
Lord Zuluan
Cao
has a
Cao.
discerning eye.
Listen.
Zilwan, I have a request. There is an army gathered in the Yu garrison. I need you to eliminate it, and quietly. They are plotting my assassination, and I suspect I know who is spurring them on.
Yes.
This makes you the perfect individual for the job. Take them out quickly and silently.
This town has gotten bigger.
This'll do. Now. That it. Looking rough. Think again. Looking rough. Get serious. Looking rough. Take this. There we go. Take this. All my might. Can't believe this. Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Whoa. Take this!
An opening.
With all my might. This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back. Think again. Looking rough. This'll do.
Now, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Win 5 duels, Podel and 10 pikes. Alright, here you go, Cao Cao.
I thank you.
Well done, Zuluan. Thanks to your deeds, this incident will fade into obscurity. I hope you will allow me to call upon you again, my keen-eyed bird. Alright, what do you need, Sun Yu, I mean.
Louis Bu has been defeated, and Yuan Shu's power is waning. Clearly, this leaves Yuan Shao in Ji Province as our greatest threat.
It's said that he has finally prevailed over Gong Sung Zun, and so now controls all 4 of Hebei's provinces. That makes his faction the most powerful in the land. There is no doubt what he will seek to do next.
Gain control over the Emperor.
We have also been preparing for a final confrontation, but we are hopelessly outmatched. If we make one false move, they'll overwhelm us with their superior numbers.
Oh? I wouldn't have expected that from you. Saying that we will be overwhelmed if we make a false move suggests that you believe we have a chance of winning.
Lord Goja.
I agree with you. No matter how strong Yuan Shao may be, there is a road to victory.
I'm glad you think so, but could you explain what that road is?
Essentially, it comes down to the difference between Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao insists on finding the ideal solutions to problems. Of course, that can also be a good thing. In times of peace, it might make him a wise ruler, but in these chaotic times, I believe decisiveness is more valuable than prudence. And most crucial of all, Yuan Shao is known to disfavor those who point out his weaknesses. A flaw like that in someone leading such a vast army is bound to create discord.
A fair point. So, are you suggesting he isn't worth worrying about?
I wouldn't go that far, but I do believe there is a more dangerous enemy out there.
You mean Liu Bei?
Lord Cao Cao has a fondness for him, so I shall say no more.
So our next battle is with Yuan Shao, or
What is
John
Liu
Warrior?
Bei? You were with him for a long time. I'd like to know more about him.
He is a man of principle, he is a man of honor.
So all the stories say, but it is folly to help anyone and everyone. A man with no backbone is unworthy of our trust.
How?
Cao Cao seems to think Liu Bei is capable of great things. If he is indeed comparable to Cao Cao, that we must crush him before he gains strength. And if he becomes a heartless monster like Liu Bu, all the more reason to destroy him.
So you don't trust Liu Bei?
Frankly speaking, no. I have to assume that he may be planning something. I heard that while he and Cao Cao dined together the other day, a crash of thunder took him by such surprise that he dropped his chopsticks. And this man is meant to be destined for greatness. Of course I would be suspicious, but at least I now know that you think highly of him. I suppose I'll have to decide his worth for myself.
I mean, Liu Bei is a humble hero, man. What do you expect? Why are you suspicious of his humbleness?
Nothing has changed since Dong Zhuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating his majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
It has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same. We bid you good night.
Soon thereafter, Yuan Shao showed signs of a southward march. In response, Cao Cao deployed his defenses in the fortress of Guandu. As the disgraced Yuan Shu moved to ask Yuan Shao for help, Liu Bei was ordered by Cao Cao to hunt him down.
Are you certain, Lord Cao Cao?
I urge you to wait. Giving Liu Bei an army to command is akin to letting a sleeping dragon roam free. The danger cannot be ignored.
Yes, Liu Bei is a dangerous man. Once he gains strength, he will eventually come to stand in our way. And that is precisely why we cannot leave him in Shu City.
Do you mean...
There is a rumor going around. Unsubstantiated, but troubling.
Now I see. Thank you for the report.
Sir.
What is it?
Ah, what perfect timing. There is something I wanted you to hear before anyone else. It appears there is a plan in motion to assassinate Lord Cao Cao.
Assassinate him? I've heard as much.
We had heard murmurs here and there, but I see we're a step behind you. It appears this plan is coming together, under the name of His Majesty.
The threat is too serious to ignore. I managed to capture and interrogate a few of the schemers. And they all named Liu Bei as a collaborator.
There must be some mistake.
I know it must be difficult to believe, especially given how close you two are. But that means that you, of all people, should know what Liu Bei is like. He cannot help but respond to the cries of those in need. And given your reaction, it seems we were right. You are not part of their plot. Do forgive us for testing your loyalty in such a way. We're all glad Your name has been cleared.
Whether intentional or not, Liu Bei has long been plagued by unsettling rumors. And now this. Lord Cao Cao dismissed Liu Bei under the guise of defeating Yuan Shu.
I am sure Liu Bei has realized as much. It is unlikely he will return to Shu, and so our war with him will begin. This may be difficult for you, but we ask that you be ready.
The schemes around him laid bare. Liu Bei made for Shu province instead of returning to the city. In so doing, he made himself an enemy of Cao Cao.
So, Liu Bei has chosen Shi province. Yuan Shu of Shouchen has already fallen. Then our next opponent will be either Yuan Shao or Liu Bei.
We should focus on defeating Yuan Shao and gaining control of Hubei. Before we battle Yuan Shao, I would advise first reining in Liu Bei.
Liu Bei's forces are small, which makes them quick. While Yuan Shao has your focus, he may strike you from behind. Containing Liu Bei before a battle with Yuan Shao is a viable strategy, especially if we wish to weed out uncertainty.
Then we will attack Xiaopei to shake Liu Bei from his seat. I trust you all to see to it that the castle is taken.
Right, this is where we fight Guan Yu. He's the only one securing Xiaopei.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking.
Lords Guan Yu and Zhong Fei are amazing, aren't they?
Xiaopei is surrounded by so many walls.
Defeat Guan Yu before he returns to Xiaopei Castle.
Let's begin.
Sun Yu, if you would.
Yes.
Of course. We pursued Liu Bei, the man who plotted our lord's assassination, to Xiaopei Castle in Shu. Yet we have received report that Liu Bei is nowhere to be seen within its walls, and Guan Yu is in command of his forces.
I agree.
Surely Liu Bei's absence is due to an attempt to call for aid. When the time comes, you can expect him outside the walls with reinforcements in tow. We should tread carefully, but as long as Xiaopei Castle falls, his forces will be rendered helpless. They will have no one left to return to. Let us proceed, with the castle's capture our top priority. Thus on a collision course with a formidable foe, Guan Yu. He is a veritable one-man army. To attack him head-on would be height of folly. As such, Guo Jianhai have hatched a plan to lure Guan Yu away from the castle. Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers. As such, it is extremely important that they maintain control of their floodgate. An assault near this gate will make Guan Yu worry that we plan to flood them out, but will surely leave the castle to prevent that from happening. That will be our chance to assault Xiaopei Castle directly.
Really?
But even if Guan Yu does make for the floodgate, we'll be in real trouble if he returns to the castle right away.
Yes.
Indeed, we will need to stop him in his tracks. That's why it is imperative we assemble the strongest members of our forces. From there, we shall direct them as the situation warrants. If we work together, victory will be within our grasp.
Yes.
Thank you, Shun Yu. Now everyone, prepare to deploy. Still, that Guan Yu, it would be a shame if he were to lose his life here.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go.
Let us go. Overtake Cao Pei and seize Liu Bei's stronghold.
Conquer Cao Pei and seize Liu Bei's stronghold. Be expedient and have no mercy.
Now.
The castle gate will be guarded by the infamous Guan Yu. Breaking through will not be easy. I must advise you not to face him head
officer
on.
has been defeated.
Xiao Pei Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance!
The enemy is targeting the floodgates then. I cannot leave my post here. Liu Bei's family is within the castle walls after all. I will just have to believe our allies can handle it themselves.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Such unyielding spirit. A formidable foe.
Fuck off.
Seems unbeatable.
The enemy officer.
It's what happens from here on that counts.
Now we can strike back against Cao Cao. Forward march!
Liu Bei! Zhang Fei! My brothers!
The enemy
Now it's
officer
time for a
has
counterattack.
been defeated.
The floodgates are heavily defended. The enemy must fear them being used in an attack. Good. So my brother was the target all along.
The floodgates. Liu Bei. Guan Yu will surely be torn. By bringing
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Predictable.
The enemy officer
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
An opening. I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see Here we go.
This appears to be as far as we go. Let's not hold out for much longer.
All my might.
No choice but to retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Here we go. I see it. All my might.
Hold on. What the hell is going on?